This is a NEET 2017 question. The question says thermodynamic processes are indicated in the following diagram. In the diagram you can see volume is taken on x-axis, pressure is taken on y-axis. There are different processes 1, 2, 3, 4. Where they are, this is process 1. If you look at the process 1 carefully, this is a straight line parallel to y-axis downward. So if you talk about process 1 itself, first of all, process 1 graph is parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis, and if you just extend that, it's all happening at a constant volume. That means here volume is constant. When the volume is constant, that kind of a process is called isochoric process. Isochoric. So process 1, that is P, shall be linked with isochoric process, that is with C. So P with C, there are two options. Obviously other two options are wrong. I need not look at the other parts of the problem itself. Now look at the process 4 for the simplicity. Look at the process 4 graph. This is the process 4 graph that I am drawing. You can see process 4 is parallel to x-axis. You can extend it. This is all happening at a constant pressure at this value. At constant pressure. When the pressure is constant, that kind of a process is called isobaric. Here, isobaric. So process 4 shall be linked with isobaric, that is B. Process 4 means Q. Q shall be linked with B. Right? No. See, process 4 is not Q. Process 4 is S. Look at here. S is process 4, where the pressure is constant, isobaric. ICS shall be linked with isobaric B. So look at these options. Here S belongs to A, here S belongs to B. So S belongs to B is the right answer because S is process 4, that is this, where that is parallel to x-axis, that means pressure is constant. Pressure constant means that process is called isobaric. So S must be B, S is not A. So this is also wrong. So option C also has gone wrong. So option B is obviously a right answer. But anyway, you can check with the other two options also. Look at the process 2 and process 3. See, this is process 3 and this is process 2. Both this process 3 and 2, in both these things, what you can notice is, process 2 is steeper curve of PV. That means has more slope than process 3. Process 3 has less slope. So in the PV graph, who is having a less slope is isothermal. Who is having little more slope is adiabatic. In isothermal, PV is constant. In adiabatic, PV power gamma is constant. That's why adiabatic process has a little higher slope. So 3, whatever you see like a higher slope, must be adiabatic. Adiabatic. Process 3 is R, must be linked with adiabatic A. Look at this. R processor uh, 3 process 3 means this one, or shall be linked with adiabatic A, right? Yeah, as we have already noticed, process 3 has less slope. This one 3 has less slope, so the 3 is isothermal. Process 2 has more slope, so that is adiabatic. So 2 is mentioned here, Q, that must be adiabatic. So Q is A, and then process 3 is represented with R. So R is a D, where D is a isothermal. So all this is being identified based on few factors. That is, isothermal PV graph has less slope when compared with adiabatic PV graph. Adiabatic PV graph. As I told you, in isothermal, PV is constant, whereas in adiabatic, PV power gamma, where gamma is more than 1 always, is constant. That's how the answer is B. That's the answer for the problem. Thank you for watching.